Hello, sunshine. Thank you so much for joining Being Awesome with Yvette, where I write and share daily messages to uplift and encourage you to want to change and do the will of God to become a stronger and better version of you. If this is something you're interested in, please hit the subscribe button to be notified when I post the next message. Today, the message is stop rushing things. The scripture is Proverbs 19, verse 2. Desire without knowledge is not good, and whoever makes haste with his feet misses his way. We all have done things wrong because we were not prepared, and then we have problems we want God to fix. We have to pray and ask God every day to give us the wisdom we need to get more knowledge about the things we're trying to do. Because setting deadlines without getting prepared will cause us a lot of disappointments and sometimes ruin what we're trying to do. Let's take the steps to get prepared and stop rushing things. Guys, I have been in this situation several times. And I have to share with you, this scripture is so on point because I have been in situations to where I was in a bad relationship and I wanted to leave. I didn't think it through. I'll never forget. Packed my car. I left. Don't ask me where I was going. I didn't know. I didn't have nowhere to go. But yet, I didn't think it through. Like I said, I'm in a state where I have no family here, no real friends, just a job. So here I am, then got into a relationship, trying to leave the relationship. And I had this brain of an idea is, I'm not going to stay here anymore. I'm going to just run and leave. I don't need this. I need to be out of this toxic relationship, as we call it. He's not treating me right. He's not talking to me right. I'm going to pack my car. Because guess what? That's what I'm going to do. Mind you, I didn't have a pot to piss in or one to throw it out. But yet, I was going to be like my little so-called friend said, leave, girl, leave. You don't need to put up with that. Leave. Guys, that's why I said sometimes it ain't best to listen to everybody because everybody can tell you to leave, but yet you ain't got no place to go. Don't be like me. I left, packed my car, laid in my car, sitting in my car. I happened to call one of my friends who was an older person. She's in her 60s. She said, what the hell? Why would you leave knowing you ain't got nowhere to go? I said, because I'm not putting up with this. The bottom line is, she said, girl, take your ass back and come up with a plan. Guys, that's why this scripture hit home, because it brought back that. And let me tell you something. I went back, unpacked all my stuff. And you know what? She was right. And so is God. We got to prepare. No one wants to stay anywhere. No one wants anybody to talk to them wrong. Nobody wants anybody to put their hands on you. God knows that. But you got to come up with a plan. Guys, I had to step back. And I had to be smart. I had to use what God has given me. God's given me a lot of tools. Let me tell you, when we stop rushing and doing things, we don't walk away with a lot of stress. We don't walk away with confusion. Because guess what? When we prepare and utilize the tools that God has given us, guys, we're so much better. What did I do? Put a smile on my face. I didn't go back and kiss nobody's ass, but guess what? I changed me. I changed how I responded to things. I killed them with kindness. That's what you do. So what I'm saying is, when we get in situations, guys, it is not a good idea to just up and run. Be smart. Be smart. Be prepared. Because God will answer our prayers. But we got to slow down. Stop rushing things. And remember, sometimes our situations isn't as bad as we think it is. I'm not telling you to stay, and I'm not telling you I stayed. That's not what I did. I ended up leaving. I ended up divorcing him, as a matter of fact. But here is the thing. I had to stop rushing the process. I had to stop and wait. Because when God opened that door, he opened that door so good. So, slow down a little bit. I don't know who I need to be sharing this with today, but you may be in a bad situation, but it's not as bad as you think. Think. Pray. Pray. Because guess what? It is nothing, take it from me, it is nothing worse than you doing something wrong. And then you're asking God to fix something when you could have just waited on God. Don't be like me. I did that. And I'm going to tell you, but when you wait on God and you prepare yourself financially, prepare yourself, get out your mind, think clear. When we can think clear and we can plan and take our time. It's nothing worse than rushing and moving and leaving and not having a plan. Yes, the situation was horrible at the time. But guess what? God reminded me, I got you. I got you. Guys, come take this journey with me. Let's stop rushing things. You know, it's not even about the relationship. It's even about when we want to start a business, when we're wanting to follow our passion and do the things that we want to do. We want a promotion at work. We want our marriage to be better. We want our relationship to be better. We got to stop rushing things. We got to. Because if you think about it, sometimes when we rush things, if you're going to be honest, sometimes you mess up things. The business doesn't go the way you thought it was going to go. The right door doesn't open up. You rush to get out of your marriage and realize, you know what? He was trying. It wasn't as bad as you thought it was. Guys, God will give us our heart desires. He really will. But guess what? Me and you, we got to just pause for a second. Pause. Because guess what? We will make things worse. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I make things worse. Maybe you don't. But guys, come take this journey with me. Let's stop rushing things. And let's work on having a better relationship with God so we can make better decisions. Let's work on becoming a better us. So guess what? We can use that wisdom and knowledge that God has given us. Because it's us and God, remember? Because if we're building our relationship with God, it's us, me and God, you and God. That's it. Not no one else, not your husband, not your girlfriend. It's you and God. Because once God works on you, you can make better decisions. You can think clear. You can do things better. And guess what? With God in our corner, nothing is impossible. But we can't rush and do things. We got to slow down. Come take this journey with me to have a better relationship with God, yourself, so you can be a better person for not only just the people in your life, but the people that are going to come into your life. Because guess what? If you're single, God can't bring you somebody if you are not ready to receive anybody. There again, we got to start rushing things. Come take this journey with me. Thank you for listening to Being Awesome with Yvette. Please like and subscribe. Have an awesome day.